Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have battle number 4 with our Venus set. Excuse me, clearing my throat. Still nasally. We have a Hail team of sorts today. So we see the Abomasnow, Glaceon, Frostlass, Heatran, Gyarados again, and the Daunt. The Crawdaunt is back. So yeah, very scary predicament. A lot of Snow Cloak going around. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think we're leading off with Riley this time because I know Abomasnow is going to set up that Hail first, so it doesn't matter. We just got to prevent the Veil from going up. So clearly he predicted the Arcanine lead, and we're going into Riley here first. He sent out the Daunt. So that's not good for us. We can either switch out, but normally lead Daunts are probably Sash in some fashion. So we're just going to click Close Combat, I believe. And we are faster, so we're going to see what we break this thing down into. It is indeed Focus Sash. We can't let it set up the D-Dance or Swords Dance for free, because that would just be ludicrous if we did that. But at the minus defenses, he is going to take down... Yeah, he is going to knock out Riley with the knockoff because of our lowered defenses and adaptability, all that nonsense, all the shenanigans right there. So now our next play is we gotta send out something bulky that can outspeed. So anything can really outspeed here. We just gotta be smart in what we send out. So we send out Venus simply because we resist the stab Aqua Jets, and then, well, if he does use knock off, well, he's gonna go after. So that's why we're using Venus here. But actually he outspeeds because he is max speed. So that's not good. Looks like everything I said just doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, there goes we lose our leftovers again, but we do get rid of the Daunt there, but we do lose our fire coverage, so we are going to be playing a bit behind the 8 ball. Good thing ice types aren't necessarily the most defensive outside of Avalugg. And what else comes to mind when I think ice types? Avalugg. That's it really, huh? Well, just Avalugg. Abomasnows can be. Well, here comes Abomasnow right now. He's gonna set up his Hail, and of course, we gotta watch out for the Aurora Veil that's gonna be coming up. We're forced to switch out, unfortunately, but into what? We're gonna have to send out Rosario just to start dealing damage to this Abomasnow. We can hit it super effectively with Sludge Bomb, get a huge chunk of damage before going down ourselves. You can see here comes that Aurora Veil. So we sadly couldn't prevent it from setting up. We probably should have switched out. Well, I don't know. Could we have really switched out there with Arcanine? Well, too late now. But yeah, Hail damage, Black Sludge, all that kind of stuff. We're free to click Sludge Bomb. But he goes first because of his Ice Shard priority stab. And yeah, that does a lot of damage. So it's clearly Light Clay or of some sorts, or maybe even Sash itself. Might be Icy Rock, we don't know. But we do know is that we're in trouble because we can't take another priority Ice Shard right now. So we are going to in fact switch out, and we're going to switch out right into Venus. We withdraw, sending out Venus. Hopefully we can take the Ice move coming our way. Hopefully it's not like Wood Hammer, because that would be bad. He actually withdraws the Abomasnow. It sends out Frostlass. Ooh, a shiny Frostlass nonetheless. So, yeah, we know these things can run Thunderbolt and all that kind of stuff. We know it has Snow Veil or Snow Cloak. I'm sorry, Snow Cloak or Curse Body. And we see here the Thunderbolt, and it will almost knock out Venus. But good thing we do have the Skull, so we're going to snap its possible Sash as well, because we know Frostlass loves their Sashes. As we can see, we do also get the burn, so we're going to get residual damage onto it. And I think this is where we say bye-bye to Venus. No, are we actually going to switch? Oh yeah, that's right. It makes more sense to switch out, because Frostlasses can be both special and physical attackers. But with the absence of Poltergeist and Triple Axle in this game, it's most likely going to be special. Therefore, Blissey is the best switch-in we have. Of course, it's going to eat this Blizzard, no problem. And minus the Hail damage, we get Lefty's recovery and whatnot. So we can simply go for a Calm Mind right now, if we so choose. and the veil is gone. So that is indeed a icy rock Obama Snow. And we're going for Thunderbolts, knowing that Frostlasses can taunt as well, but he is actually just going to straight withdraw and send out Heatran, which is quite an interesting pick. Probably going to set up rocks on our side. We do that Thunderbolt right there, does a little chunk of damage plus the hail. We don't see any leftovers yet. There's the leftovers. There it is. So the leftovers are kept at bay temporarily for now. He's probably going to just set up rocks or taunt us, predicting rocks of our own. So here comes the Stealth Rock of his own as predicted. And we're going to go straight into that Calm Mind to start setting up our bulk. Heatran is normally a special attacker, so in a way he can't really touch Blissey as well, but anything that he chooses to come in after the Heatran is going to take a boosted Thunderbolt and might be paralyzed because of the Serene Grace. So we are simply going to click Thunderbolt because everything gets hit by Thunderbolt. Bolt beam coverage is very good coverage. There's that Lava Plume is not going to do much, but we are going to hit Thunderbolt and we get boosted damage because of our +1 Calm Mind, and the hail has stopped. So now we got to keep dealing damage to this Heatran. So again, we're just going to keep clicking that Thunderbolt because it doesn't matter what he sends out. We just have to stay offensive, especially if the Obama Snow keeps setting up Aurora Veils on us. We just gotta stay offensive in this case. So Obama Snow comes back out. He's going to take a little chunk of damage from the Thunderbolt. A little chunk of chip, of course. That's all we need. Of course, we keep getting buffeted by the hail with the leftovers recovery. I believe we're going to try click Ice Beam this turn. I think we do. Either that or we click Calm Mind again. Oh, we do click Ice Beam. Okay, that's very good on us. Of course, the Veil comes back up. Because, yeah, it's going to come back up. There's no reason not to click it. And we're going to click Ice Beam just to get that little chunk of damage off on it. And it actually did about Thunderbolt damage without the Veil. Ice Beam is neutral. And I believe this is the turn we switch out because we know Obama Snows can be physical and we need Blissey for this match. Blissey is, yeah, we need Blissey a lot for this match. We just gotta stall out the turns of Veil right now. So we switch out into Milotic simply to sack it off. If he goes for like a Wood Hammer or anything like that, we can get that little chunk of recoil on it. But we do actually go down to Rocks here. I totally forgot Rocks is up. I'm doing this with no notes, so apologies if it's a little scattered brain. He does carry the Seed Bomb, in fact. So now we go into Walden, simply because Walden can take those Ice Shards. This tells me that this Obama Snow is more physically oriented. So we can outspeed it. Well, we're not going to outspeed it because of Ice Shard, but we can naturally. We're going to click Rock Slide, do super effective damage. And this will knock out Obama Snow. I think he thought he outsped and could hit the Seed Bomb. But no, he does not outspeed Obama Snow. Is barely slow. I think it's base 45 speed, so it'll be excellent in Trick Room. While Rhydon is suddenly very fast, well, faster than it in its speed here. Out comes the Frostlass again. Gonna expect those blizzards coming. So without the Veil though, we're actually gonna hit quite hard. We're gonna hit a little harder now. So we're gonna go right back out into Blissey and take the oncoming blizzard. Here's Danny McPhee and Blizzard. As we said, we're gonna take a little bit from Rocks, and here comes that Blizzard again. Gonna do absolutely nothing to us. Of course, our leftovers are still negated for the time being. I think we're gonna have to click Soft Boil here because yeah, we're gonna be in trouble if we keep taking hits like those. So we're gonna click Soft Boil, restore our health, and we're going to start Thunderbolting again. Now that Obama Snow's gone, nothing really resists the Thunderbolt. Out comes Aquaria. He switches out into his Gyarados, thinking he can get a free KO on us, so good thing we click Soft Boil. And unfortunately for my opponent, he does not know we have the Thunderbolt. So we are going to, well, we see hail damage there. We're gonna see if it's a leftovers Gyarados, like what, 2 battles ago. It is leftovers Gyarados. So this is not good. We gotta get it. We gotta hit it hard while we can. Hopefully Thunderbolt can KO it. Obviously it's gonna go for D-Dance. The Veil has just gone off, so that's perfectly fine with us. Because now we can hit Thunderbolt and hopefully do as much damage as we can. Here comes that D-Dance, of course it is. I think Blissey can take one of any hit with +1, but at +2, that's too much for Blissey to handle. And here comes that T-Bolt. Big damage. It's a 2-Ko. No paralysis, unfortunately. But we are starting to chip this thing down. It is Moxie. We did not see the Intimidate. And here comes that Lefty's recovery. So both of our recoveries are mitigated at the current moment. But we simply just have to click Thunderbolt again. We have to knock out this Gyarados. We've seen Gyarados' sweeping potential against our team, especially now that we don't have our priority extreme speed. So here comes that Waterfall. And I repeat again, that is a 2-Ko. So that Thunderbolt is going to do massive damage and knock out Gyarados. So big threat in Gyarados is gone. So Gyarados is gone and Abomasnow is gone and the hail stopped. So no more Veil, no more hail, and Gyarados is gone. This is looking very good for us. Blissey pulling a lot of weight in this match. We'll see what he goes into next. He sends out his Glaceon next. That's right, he has 3 ice Pokemon. So Glaceon is usually a special attacker. So we are going to soft boil. We do kind of expect the hail to come back up. This isn't Legend, so it doesn't have access to Calm Mind. It does have Freeze Dry though, so it's probably a Specs Glaceon. That does a fairly good chunk of damage to my Blissey there. And we're going to see Soft Boil and we're going to restore our health almost back to full. And plus leftovers, we're just healing more and more and more. And now I believe we are freely able to click Calm Mind once again. Clicking Calm Mind. Glaceon, of course, is going to outspeed that Freeze Dry. I think he's just attempting to freeze us so he can get into a clean switch into his Crawdon. But at +1/+1 special attacks, +1 special defense, we're even bulkier. So hopefully we're starting to mitigate the damage Glaceon's doing, and we're going to be recovering more than he's dishing out. If I was him, I would probably switch out into Crawdon as soon as can. Of course, he knows that we have the Thunderbolt, so there is a little, fear there. But also, Crawdon's only at 1 HP. So there's our Thunderbolt doing a fair chunk of damage, and the Serene Grace finally kicking in. So you guys can see, that's why we run the Thunderbolt Serene Grace, or Ice Beam Serene Grace. So we can double our chances from the 10 and 20% chance, 10 or 10% to 20% for both moves, respectively. But even when paralyzed, Glaceon still outspeeds. That goes to show how slow Blissey is, and we are freely able to just Calm Mind. So we're at +2/+2. So hopefully we're going to start to be able to recover more than he's able to dish out. Because Glaceon still hits very hard, even with specs. It's going to hit, even with our plus defenses too. It's going to hit hard. We're just going Calm Mind, Thunderbolt, Calm Mind, Thunderbolt. Unfortunate paralysis there. We're going to get a free chunk of damage off. That does so much damage to Glaceon. It's going to be a 3-Ko. And yeah, Glaceon's going to go down this next turn. We're going to see what he does. Freeze Dry, of course. He's stuck. So let's see, 304 to 280. Let's see how much health we recover after this. So Glaceon goes down. 304 to 280. Here comes the lefties. How much health do we recover? So it's 2 less. So we're actually 2 HP less at +2 Calm Mind. That just goes to show how powerful Glaceon can be. Out comes Frostlass. Frostlass hits a little less harder, but he's probably thinking Destiny Bond here. So we're just going to set up Calm Mind just to scout. Here comes a T-Bolt of his own. Of course, that's not going to do anything to us. And we're going to Calm Mind. So now we're at +3. Now we should be able to heal more than the damage we're taking with leftovers. And we're freely able to click Thunderbolt again. Thunderbolt is the key move here in this battle. Thunderbolt everything. Thunderbolt is a pretty good move. Electric typing is a really good typing. Only weak to ground. And fully resisted by ground. Grass, Dragon, and electric, obviously. What else? Is that it? think those are all the types that resist it. They're not immune to it, they resist it. So yeah, Electric's very good offensive typing. So we see Frostlass going for Blizzard. Finally, he chooses a move, but this is going to knock out Frostlass. Again, sorry, I'm a bit nasally. I'm going to be like sniffling or clearing my throat, so apologies if I can't hold it back. But yeah, we do knock out Frostlass, and I believe he only has Crawdon and sheesh, I don't remember now. But Blissey, bottom line is Blissey is doing the work right now with that Thunderbolt and Ice Beam coverage. I did have Tri-Attack on it originally. In testing, it wasn't doing well, and I opted for the recovery option instead. So I'm glad I stuck with that change, because Thunderbolt and Ice Beam, although Tri-Attack is 30% chance to have something happen, I still think the Bolt Beam coverage is more viable, because even with the Soft Foil and the Calm Mind combination with the leftovers, it's just making Blissey too fat to take down, right? So Crawdon's their only shot left. Another airplane. Oh yeah, Heatran's in the back too. There you go. My thing finally loaded so I can see what's coming next. 3 minutes remaining and we have a lot of momentum on our side. We're gonna see what we can do against Heatran's probably coming out next, I think. Yeah, Heatran is coming back out. So we're just gonna click Thunder. Oh, we did knock out the dot, didn't we? We did knock it out. So yeah, it's just Heatran. Heatran's probably not gonna take any of these Thunderbolts likely. So we'll see what he's gonna do though. He finally picks a move again. He chooses Lava Plume. Of course, that's not gonna do anything. He does get the burn now, but unfortunately too little, too late. Thunderbolt's going to do a lot of damage. It is a 2-co with lack of recovery, and we get the paralysis again because of Serene Grace. But yeah, with this though, we are actually going to go up to 2-2 with another dominant victory, dominant performance by Blissey nonetheless. Yeah, offensive Blissey, definitely an offset type of thing. You definitely don't expect that coming, but it was able to pull through. Did a lot of damage, was able to knock out a lot of things, and set us up for the win. So yeah, with that being said, we're going to hit 2-2. As soon as he makes a move, the battle's going to end in about a minute, so he loses regardless. But yeah, this is what the team is meant to do. It's meant to just chip you down slowly by slowly, and hopefully pull out the win. Hopefully there's enough bulk and whatnot to sustain the damage. But yes, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. We're going to move up to 2-2. Stay tuned for Battle 5 coming up tomorrow. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave your feedback down below. What do you think? What do you want to build? What do you want to see me build? Especially when we move on to Scarlet and Violet. Again, thank you for staying so patient. That content is coming soon, I promise. I promise. We just have to get through these last 3 sets because I need as much time as possible to get those content battles for you. Maybe live commentary. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to sign out here because the results are going to show for itself. But yeah. That being said, thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.